Greetings!
Hello, everybody.
It is I, Dan Fogler.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey, brother! And welcome to a special edition of Jay vs. Ben, where today we are being quizzed by the cast of Harry Potter.
Yeah, we have done this one other time before, but we have gone through on the platform Cameo through no other affiliation and just paid with our own dollars to have members of the Harry Potter cast ask us questions. And if last time was any indication, it is going to be so much fun. I can never get over like how it doesn't matter how small any of the roles that they play in the series are. I'm still like, they're talking to us.
They were in Harry Potter.
Hey, brother! In case you guys are new to the Jay vs. Ben format, this is how it is going to work. The cast of Harry Potter are going to be asking us today 15 questions, all submitted by our quizmasters over on Patreon.
But the quizmasters themselves might be making some special appearances as well.
Yes, indeed. I think they're gonna be folded into the sauce. But you know, at this point in time, if you're like a frequent Jay vs. Benner, you may have seen more of the likes of some of our quizmasters than you have.
They're like their own little sector celebrities inside of the Jay vs. Beniverse.
They absolutely are. Like when we're out on tour and people see Tara the Terror Walker, they're like, hey, can we
take a picture?
Like that.
Like that. Yes, just like that. So who knows who else we're going to see. Ben and I have to answer the questions completely from memory. And if we need the multiple choice, Kangaroo Cat and or the cast member can give us the multiple choice.
Hello, everybody. James Phelps here. I hope you're doing well. SuperCarlinBrothers, thank you for having me back for your trivia show. Now, this question was submitted by Hermione Baggins. So, everybody, what did Fred tell Ron he would have to do in order to get sorted into a Hogwarts house?
What did Fred tell Ron he would have to do to get sorted into a Hogwarts house? Okay. I think
I know this, man.
I know it.
Yeah. I like that he remembered the show.
Me
That's
too.
unbelievable. I was like, oh my God. He knows? Hey.
Thank you for having me back.
Having him back. Hey, anytime. Anytime.
Truly.
No problem. In person.
I blinked. I was trying to stare directly into...
Do you remember when we were trying to defeat Oliver Phelps on Cameo?
I remember it.
Yeah.
You make it sound like it's a past tense thing.
It's a past tense thing.
Have we stopped?
We haven't stopped trying. No, not at all. I think at one point we eked ahead of him and we were like, we did it!
I think it was because it was like the first
of the month. I think it was the first of the month and we did it first.
We did 2 and he did 1.
I know.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Wrestle a troll.
Wrestle a troll.
That's right. Wrestle a troll. Aha. Obviously, he's going to say that because Fred's a very good guy. Obviously teasing his brother, but also, let's face it, the best character in Harry Potter. Anyway, guys, thanks for being awesome. All the best. And like Fred says, mischief managed.
He's like, obviously best character, despite his real life brother also being a character in the movies.
Yes.
Don't tell Oliver. Question 2.
Question 2!
Hello, it's Guy Henry here, also known as Pious Thicknesser in the Deathly Hallows, and I have a question which was submitted by Elfish Princess during the Battle of Hogwarts. Who casts a spell on Thicknesser that makes him resemble some form of sea urchin?
Okay!
Wow.
Pious Thickness was not somebody I had.
I know. Let's see. Okay, the question was, who cast a spell on him in the Battle of Hogwarts that makes him resemble some kind of sea urchin?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's got to be this, right?
It's got to be...
Has to be.
Right? I think it has to be.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Okay.
I have an answer. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Percy W.
I said Percy, but I didn't specify W.
And the answer is Percy. And there you go.
Yeah! Nailed it.
Yeah, there we go. Although, look at this W action. He didn't specify W, you know? How can we know that you don't mean Percy Williams?
Percy Weatherby. Yeah.
Percy Watcha, Harry.
Percy Watcha. All right, man. That was fun.
That was fun. Pious Thickness.
Pious Thickness. The minister himself. sort of.
He came calling. We knew he would.
We knew he would, yeah.
Alrighty. I think the next one is going to be submitted by Dola. We got Dola in the house.
All right.
Hey, brothers. My question is, what food does Peeves offer the trio at Nearly Headless Nick's Death Day party?
Go! Dolanator coming at us.
Big D. I real big missed opportunity for Dola to do a Dudley question.
That's
if you ask
true.
me.
It's true. You know, I mean, there's always next time. Always
There
next
is.
time. Death Day party.
I think I've got this. This is one of those scenes that like they totally cut from the movies, but that they should totally put in the show. Yeah, which they definitely will. You know.
Yeah, because who doesn't want to see this scene?
I know. I know.
Headless Polo.
This is an important scene because it establishes Myrtle in the books.
Is Myrtle at the Death Day party?
Yeah. I think this is a weird chapter because when Hermione is like, "Oh no, it's moaning Myrtle. No one goes in there. It's terrible having her moaning in there when you're trying to have a pee." And you're like, "Wow, did you just say pee?"
You can't just say pee.
That was sort of weird. Having to go or something, you know? Having a wee, maybe even.
I bet in the British version it says having a wee.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. It has to.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I have an answer. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Moldy peanuts.
Oh, I said maggoty haggis.
Maggoty haggis. That's fun to say.
What are even moldy peanuts?
What is it? What do you mean? It's mold. Peanuts with mold upon them.
But do peanuts mold?
Let's see if it's the answer, and then we can argue about whether it's a viable option.
The answer is fungus-covered peanuts. Sounds delicious. Hope you got it right. Bye.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Yeah,
That
I would give you that.
That counts?
Yes.
But
Maggoty haggis is one of the wrong answers that she put, so that must be somewhere in the chapter. That's
Okay,
just not
well-
this particular instance, is what I'm betting.
I would not be coming after you so hard, Jay, if you didn't dandelion juice all over me on tour.
That sounds so
And
bad.
it does sound so bad, but you defined a difference between dandelion juice and dandelion tea.
Is fungus a mold?
Is fungus a mold?
Yeah.
Mold is fungus?
Mold is fungus?
Mold is fungus.
Ah.
Boom. Good question, Dola.
Medium question, Dola. I'm just kidding. Thank you for all your support always.
Right, all you filthy mudbloods, muggles of the like. It's Josh Herdman, best known as Gregory Goyle from all the Harry Potter films, one part of the Bronze Trio. And I have a question to ask. I have a trivia question, which was submitted by Tara Walker. Shout out, Tara. Right, here we go. While polyjuiced as a young girl, what did Goyle drop to alert Malfoy that someone was near the room of requirement? Once again, while polyjuiced as a young girl, what did Goyle drop to alert Malfoy that someone was near the room of requirement? Requirement. I've always struggled to say that word. I don't know why. Maybe that's where I am a little bit like Goyle, in the sense that I'm quite stupid sometimes. But anyway, good luck. I don't actually personally know the answer, but I'm very sure many of you out there will. So lots of love to you. Over and out. Slytherin for life. Ciao.
Okay.
Did you guys not tell him the answer?
No, I did. I definitely did. But, he's I'm not gonna, rag on him because it does sound like he maybe watches the videos because he said the Bronze Trio.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
That's crazy.
We talked about the Bronze Trio?
Yeah, I think y'all coined that.
Did we coin that?
I feel like you did.
We certainly play around with metallic number.
Yeah.
Grouping.
We do.
Situation.
We've got the Golden Trio.
The Golden Trio.
The Silver Trio.
Yep.
Neville, Luna, and Ginny.
Right.
Then the Bronze Trio.
And then
Draco, Crabbe, and Goyle.
Platinum Sextet.
And the Platinum Sextet, yes.
Plasma Sextet.
The Plasma Sextet.
It gets hot. I am trying to decide if I think this happens more than one time.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Okay. I'm going to stick with my primary.
Okay.
I have a backup.
Okay.
There are two things that come to mind. For some reason, they both seem right.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Set brass scales.
Yeah, so the set of scales. And then I also put frog spawn down here because I feel like there's a moment where they drop frog spawn. But I can't remember if that is like, there's like an instance where they like bump into them, and then a different instance where they realize it is them, and like Ron or Harry goes up and like, hello, aren't you pretty?
Right, yes, something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the scales because it needs to be something really loud
It needs
so
to be
Draco can hear it.
Yeah, through the wall. Okay, so answer?
So, a bottle of frog spawn was a wrong answer.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
But the correct answer is a set of brass scales.
Nice! Now, notice you didn't say brass.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You know what I mean?
But I'm pretty sure that, like, from a metallurgy perspective, the word set.
But maybe you
refers
mean
to
like
brass.
fish scales, you know?
Right? Yeah, you're right. Like a set
Instead
of
fish scales.
Right.
Just carrying them around.
Isabel, could you possibly Google if a set of fish scales would clang loudly when they struck the floor?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay, thank you.
I think you would go like this.
Do you think the scales are still attached?
Yes.
Still
He's just holding the fish.
Because in my head, it was almost like a whole bunch of scales that had been
Just
removed.
tight like glitter.
Like confetti.
Wizard glitter is just fish scales.
Yeah. Remember, you know those like rain sticks that you like flip upside down? It's got all the little
like a cactus with all the needles
with
pushed
the,
in.
Yeah, it feels like that is what the sound that fish scales would make, because they would sort of like fall in like a little bit of like a pitter patter.
Yeah,
pattern,
like a gentle rain.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all, we need to take a brief pause right there to give a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Helix Sleep. In fact, you may notice I'm wearing a different shirts because I had to go sleep on this product because it's a mattress. All right, story time. Last month, Beth, my wife, and I celebrated not only our 11-year anniversary, but the 11th anniversary of our old mattress. And while the marriage has only gotten better, I gotta say, the mattress, less so. And while traditionally the 11th anniversary gift is steel, I opted for something a little softer, a brand new Helix mattress. And so here's the rub. Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your personal needs and conveniently shipped to your door with free shipping and seamless delivery. The entire process could not be easier. They've got a simple questionnaire to zero in on things like your height, weight, sleep style, firmness preferences, and so on. So Beth and I took the quiz, and based on our feedback and sleep styles, we were pointed towards the Helix Dusk Luxe with the Glacio Tex cooling cover. Placed our order complete with free shipping and loved the updates along the way because each Helix mattress is made to order, and in no time it was out for delivery and dropped right on our front doorstep. Look what came! It's our new mattress! It's huge, but also in a box. First thing we gotta do though is get it upstairs. And not only is sleeping on it fun, but also just unboxing it is kind of fun because the mattress arrives vacuum sealed, but the moment you remove the plastic, it instantly bursts to life and was ready to go by bedtime. And just right away, Beth and I noticed better sleep. Like our old mattress could almost be compared to like white noise in a quiet room. Like it's not until you turn it off that you realize just how loud it was. Except that in this case, it's like waking up and being like, oh, wow, that's what deep sleep is supposed to feel like. Awesome.
This actually feels so comfy. Does it?
Could you just go right to sleep?
Yeah, it feels so good.
Plus, as soft as pillows are intended to be, the flip side isn't always as cool as legend suggests, and finding the right one can be hard. So if you want to complete your new setup, there's also the Comfort Adjust cooling pillow that uses the same Glacio Tex cooling tech as my mattress, but my favorite feature is that you can add or remove foam to get the perfect firmness and height. But no matter what, you can shop worry-free because Helix offers a 120-night sleep trial to ensure you love it, and all of their mattresses come with a lifetime warranty. Thank you, Helix, for sponsoring. Visit helixsleep.com/SuperCarlinBrothers to take advantage of their 4th of July sale exclusive partner offer and get 27% off site-wide. Link is in the description down below, and I'm so glad I didn't go with the steel mattress.
Greetings, muggles and magical people at the Super Carlin Brothers channel. Oh, yes, it's Chris Rankin here, Percy Weasley from the Harry Potter films, highly caffeinated Gryffindor head boy, school prefect, and of course, almost certainly your 7th favourite Weasley child. But listen, I'm affordable and I'll do anything for $30 on Cameo or whatever this is. Anyway, this is beside the point because the Super Carlin Brothers have welcomed me back again to the trivia show to ask you guys a question about Harry Potter stuff. And I have to admit, I didn't know the answer to this because it's been a while since I've read the books. And let's face it, they cut most of Percy out of the films. I'm not at all bitter about that. Should be. Actually. But yeah, listen, here's the question. This is a good one, this one. And it comes from, who does it come from? It comes from Kenton. Good question, Kenton. 50 house points for you. Right there. What country was Percy trying to convince to sign the international ban on dueling while Barty Crouch was ill? I'll ask that again because that's quite a big, wordy question. What country was Percy trying to convince to sign the international ban on dueling while Barty Crouch was ill?
Goodness!
Man, okay. God, at least he's not bitter.
That was really funny.
So good. $30 on Cameo or whatever this is. You think he's...
I loved it. It was great.
That was amazing. Thank you, Chris.
He's incredible.
So which country was Percy trying to convince to have a ban on dueling?
Man, that's a tough one.
I would regard it as a tough one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did he.
Yeah, because he didn't know.
He didn't know. And it's even like, he's like, I haven't read the books in a long time. And it's like, we've read the books very recently and I don't know.
I still don't know. Yeah.
I have like a guess.
I put down a guess.
I feel like it's wrong.
Well, yeah. There are a lot of countries.
It's true.
I feel like it's probably not like the United States,
It's probably not.
I feel like we would know.
It feels like it's not Canada.
Yeah.
All right, I have an answer.
Okay, I have an answer too.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Albania.
I almost put Albania.
Oh, you put we both put Aeneas.
We both put Aeneas.
Okay.
I felt like, okay, this is a Goblet of Fire thing, right?
Yeah, Goblet of Fire.
And it feels like if it was Albania, that's where Voldemort's hiding out.
Right.
And it feels like we would have written a theory about it by now.
Right, it'd be like, oh yeah.
I'd be like you know what's weird? He's doing an Albania thing.
Right. Like, what's going on there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So... But then Transylvania, I feel like comes up in the Quidditch World Cup, and it's like, I got flattened by Transylvania in the semis or something.
That does come up, yeah.
And so it's like, I think that's the Transylvania reference.
Well,
so
shall we find out?
Let's find out from Mr. Rankin.
And the answer is Transylvania. Did you get that? Well, I didn't, and I played Percy, so I didn't get it. I doubt any of you did. If you did, you are a true absolute Harry Potter nerd, and I salute you. 50 house points all around, and we'll see you for the next one very, very soon. Goodbye!
Woo! Come in!
Woo!
Man, Transylvania it is.
How?
That's pretty good. 5 down, that means it's time for a duck break. Duck break! Duck break. Woo!
Maybe we should make a duck break, single.
Like a single, but it's just that.
It's just like us doing like duck break.
Woohoo! Yeah, so check out our album. We've got Fish Scales and Duck Break.
And the Pixar Theory song.
Exactly.
All right, you ready? Don't overthink it, Ben. You can do it. 3, 2, 1.
Oh! Wow. Come on, Ben. Make your 7th favorite Weasley proud.
All right. Don't overthink it, Ben. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, so close.
Ooh, it's like Fox.
Oh, yeah.
Or a Hungarian
Fox the feeding ducks.
Horned duck. All right, you ready? 3, 2. I'm overthinking it. 3. No, that's not it either. He's looking at me.
Faces
3,
the other
2.
Oh, dude, I thought I was
If that hadn't been there, it would have gone.
I think that was it, yeah.
2.
Oh, so close.
Man!
So
Butts
close.
on toast.
All right, here you go. All right, this one's for you, Percy.
Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
almost. This one's not.
This one's not for you.
This one's not. That you got one.
Oh!
Neil at the buzzer. Bang!
Yes!
Sorry, Percy.
Sorry. That worked out too well. Can we go again? No.
Oh,
ready? Oh, we got one.
Man. It's just as thrilling regardless of who makes it.
Hey, brother. The one and only Law Ninja here to bring you a trivia question about wizarding law. So, what section of the International Statute of Secrecy was Harry Potter accused of violating after Dobby cast a hover charm at the Dursleys' house on Privet Drive?
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, I feel like I remember a conversation that we had about this.
I know. What section?
How you feeling?
I have an answer.
I have an answer as well. All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, for Law Ninja. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Underage sorcery.
Oh, I said section 7. So...
Okay, so you're going for like a... Yeah, okay.
The correct answer is section 13. Until next time, remember to make sure your wands are properly registered and your mischief managed.
Oh, man.
Section 13.
I almost said section 13.
Because when it's not 7.
It's 13. It's not 13. It's 12. And when it's not 12.
It's 11.
It's 11. The reason that I feel like I remembered this being like of particular note was that we were like, section 13, what were the first 12?
I know.
If like doing magic when you're not supposed to do magic is 13, what are 1 through 12?
Right.
You know, it's like 13 is way too
far. Way too far. That should be rule 1.
This would be going back to through the Gryffindor Chamber of Secrets, which would have been like so early on in the endeavor.
Yep.
That like part of me wants to go back and see if we have a blurb.
Oh, I know.
You know.
Well, we send those pages away.
No, not the like from the episode.
Oh,
itself.
from the episode.
Yeah,
yes.
You're right.
If you have those pages, let us know.
Yeah. Trivia. Maybe Law Ninja.
And she's like, I got
it. I wonder if she does.
That's why I asked.
All right. Hello, and greetings, my lovelies. I do hope that you're having a lot of fun. It is trivia showtime, and I'm Stan Janewski. Of course, I think I'm wearing the right outfit today, representing the proud sons of Durmstrang, and of course, me being an actor, I do play Victor Crumb, this lovely man, young man, in the Harry Potter films, and I do have a trivia question for the Super Carlin Brothers trivia show. Yes, I love those. I must admit, I do, quite frankly, suck at questions. But I've learned quite a lot of interesting things over the years as I've participated in quite a few trivias, and I've been honored to ask trivia questions and also have the answers. So here is my question, lovelies. Question goes as this. It was submitted by a crafty lizard. All right. So crafty lizard came up with this very cool and super interesting question, which goes as follows. What does Harry tell Crumb that Luna is doing at the Bill and Fleur's wedding? All right, so what does Harry tell Crumb that Luna is doing at Bill and Fleur's wedding? I'll give you 5 seconds.
What does... Oh.
Man, Yeah. Does anybody else feel like Stan would just smell good?
Yeah.
I feel like he's got that vibe. Like he's got like
he's got a nice cologne.
He's got a layered cologne.
He's got it. Yeah, I was about to say layered.
There could be no other way.
Yeah.
But like when he popped on, I was like, huh.
You smell good.
I like it, man.
Yeah, he's like got the same colored T-shirt as the picture. Like just in case, let me look.
It says Durmstrang on it. I think.
I like how.
Oh, that's
which I don't think is licensed merch. I think he might have made that for himself, or had somebody made it for him.
I like though that he's like young man, you know, like look at
this guy.
Look at young me, and it's like look at
you
current
now,
you.
sir.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, I have a guess for old Crumb and Crafty Lizard here. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Checking for Nargles.
Oh,
you said swatting at Raxperts. Okay,
yes,
I was between Nargles and Raxperts. It's like checking for Nargles, he said, recognizing the symptoms or something like that.
Yeah.
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 So the answer is, I must say, I didn't know that, but yeah, there you go. Trying to get rid of Roxburghs.
Oh!
Yeah! Woo!
That's the correct answer. Trying to get rid of Roxburghs. There you go.
I knew it was one of those two. It had to be. It had to be.
Oh my gosh. There are some goofy Luna-isms though, because she also gets like bit by the Granumbly.
Right.
And
her dad's like, if you feel an unexpected urge to sing,
opera music.
Yeah, opera music. Don't hold back. You may have been gifted by the Granumblies. Harry, I was trying to think, because Harry gets bit when he first encounters the gnomes as well. And I'm like, is this like a random thing he does after that? That could have been like, oh, was Harry gifted by the Granumblies?
Oh.
You know, back in book 2.
That's it. That's the reason that Harry can,
right,
like, win Quidditch despite a broken arm or something.
That's it. Yeah, right. He's got it. He's been gifted.
He's been gifted.
That's why Fred and George can recognize his dulcet tones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now I hope that you have a lot of fun. Super Carlin Brothers is responsible for this message for the lovely trivia show. Enjoy it, have a lot of fun, and always remember to have fun at number 1, and enjoy the colors of life. And may always that wasn't constructed correctly, but may the magic always be with you, lovelies. Hopefully I'll get to see you all somewhere around the world on my travels. Until then, enjoy the magic of Harry Potter, and thank you for keeping the magic alive. I'm Stan Janevsky, your Victor Crumb, and it's time for me to go now. Bye-bye.
I want to know what it's like to speak to him.
Are you enjoying the colors of life?
I wasn't, but I am now.
I'm appreciating them more now.
Right, like I feel like I wasn't properly taking them in for too long,
I know.
as it were. You know,
yeah,
kind of a tragedy.
I do hope we meet him in his travels someday.
Absolutely, and we'll be like, hey, we're the people from Cameo.
Yeah.
What do you smell like?
What do you smell like?
You know what? You're right there. I'll just check for myself. Exactly as I hoped.
I thought so. I figured.
Me too.
Well, if it isn't Super Carlin Brothers, it is I, Dan Fogler. This question was submitted by the Small Huffle. How many different pastries does Jacob bring to the bank when applying for a loan the first time? Loan for the first time.
He's such a goober. I love him.
I feel like his teachers knew there was something different about him.
Yep.
Like from the beginning. It's like this is just an entertaining person.
This guy's fun.
Okay, is this like a thing where my curiosity, this is me thinking out loud, not asking for advice or help, but it's like does he say, I've brought a collection of blank number,
or is
for
it just
you
like
to try?
You just had to take it in,
or are you looking at like?
I think he's like before you got to try the paunchkis. You know, that's what he says.
Yes.
Yeah.
The paunchkis.
Yeah, the paunchkis, which is like an immensely hard word to spell. I want to say.
Should we both try really quick?
Oh,
it's like our drawing challenge. All
it's like this isn't right. It's like
I went very a paunchki? I went paunch.
Oh, I thought you had your answer on the board.
I went paunchkis.
There's got to be a Z in there somewhere.
You think so?
I feel like there must.
What'd you come up with?
I put my answer on. I'll reverse my answer real quick.
Okay, yeah.
I put just like paunchki. Paunchki. There's right. It's gonna be like it's something ridiculous like.
Yeah, I think Jay is on it. Something like that.
Right. It's like something outrageously Polish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
because my grandmother-in-law says it like punchki.
Right. Do you have that? You don't have it out.
I think Isabel's getting it.
Puelg.
It's Paczki, and the A has a little tail guy. I don't know what it's called.
Oh my. Wait, Isabel, how do I do undo? Okay, I have an answer.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
16.
I went for a baker's dozen.
I went for a 4x4
Because
box.
if it's not 7,
I like that logic.
it's 13, and he's a baker trying to get. All right, you ready? You have 16.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were doing like 4x4.
Like a 4x4 selection here.
I see.
The answer is 6.
6. Counted them myself.
6! Oh, I thought he was going to say 16.
Oh, man.
He brought 6 pastries to the bank to get this loan.
No,
with the paunchkis.
No, you needed those Acme eggshells for collateral. I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
Wow.
I also said collateral, like cholesterol.
Collateral.
How is your collateral?
If you've got collateral, you need paunchkis.
Hey brother, Bradford here with a question for you about Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hogwarts, as we know, may or may not have started as a dragon. Are you ready? Here it is. What is the only class taught while Harry is at Hogwarts to never mention the professor's name in any of the books?
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I know what Bradford looks like.
I know. At first I was like, wait, who is this in Harry Potter?
He had such like an aura.
He had actor vibes.
Yeah. Bradford, listen. Our sweet, beloved pear tree. Have you ever considered auditioning? For
Do it.
Anything.
Anything.
For some reason,
Get on the stage, man.
I feel like Bradford could be an excellent spokesperson for Triscuits. You know?
Sure.
Like they need one.
Sure.
You know Flo from Progressive? Bradford is to Triscuit as Flo is to Progressive.
There you go.
And we're walking.
It's an SAT question right there.
One of Harry's teachers. Because there would be at least...
Oh, wait. Is that what it said? One of Harry's teachers?
Mm-mm.
No.
While Harry's at Hogwarts.
Okay.
While Harry is at Hogwarts, there is a professor's name that is never said.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go with this. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Muggle Studies?
Ancient Runes. Muggle Studies. Don't we learn Muggle Studies in Deathly Hallows?
Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh no, you're right, it's Ancient Runes. No, I totally forgot about that. It's Charity Babbage's Muggle Studies.
The correct answer is, of course, the study of ancient runes. If you got it right, go ahead and toss a duck for an extra point.
Yeah! Now, guys, I'm pretty excited to have been graced with the early presence of future Mr. Triscuit.
Mr. Triscuit!
Mr. Triscuit.
Oh my gosh, I felt so stupid. That's so dumb.
Who is the astronomy professor?
Sinestra.
Is it Sinestra?
Sinestra.
Who is arithmancy?
Vector.
Vector,
oh yeah! Oh yeah! That Vector, probably.
What's
that?
that?
Math.
Because it's math.
With magnitude and direction.
Okay, I love to hear a Harry Potter trivia show going on, so I'm going to read a question, and this has been submitted by Tara Walker. What part of the Borough grounds does Ginny's bedroom look out on? Oh, that is a good question.
Oh my god, how lovely is Bonnie Wright?
Wow, we have Bonnie Wright asking us a question. I was like freaking out. I wasn't here when she said.
Do you need me to read it?
What is Ginny's room looking out
What
on?
does Bonnie's room look out?
What does Bonnie's room look out on?
Who's Bonnie for Toy Story?
Oh man, I'm fangirling a little bit.
A little.
In the best way. Okay. Wow. It looks out at I mean, it's gotta be something like
I know. I'm like, I don't
like this word is what I got.
You got that word?
I got that word. I mean, and it technically has vowels and consonants.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain it's spelled correctly.
It's a word.
Although the more I look at it, the less certain I am.
It is.
Oh, thank you.
That it's a word?
It's spelled right.
It's spelled.
You're concerned that your word is maybe not a word.
No. I was looking at it for too long, and then like this part made me think like it's a weird word. That's all. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
A view of the neighboring town of Ottery St. Catchpole.
I said orchard. An orchard.
And the answer is the orchard. Gosh, I wish I had a bedroom looking out onto the orchard that Burrows. My favourite place ever.
I'm doing so bad today.
Woo! Oh my gosh.
Now I've let Bonnie down.
How lovely was she?
I don't know, I'm embarrassed. Don't look at me, Bonnie. What do you get? I got like 1. I think I got.
Actually,
what?
Oh, you don't actually get
I got all 5 wrong.
Oh no.
I believe so.
I got 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. What was our duck break?
Yeah. No, that wasn't it. That was Batman.
Duck break.
Duck break.
Woo!
There you go.
Is that not DuckTales?
DuckTales,
It
yeah.
is DuckTales.
Yeah, it's DuckTales.
Duck break. Woo!
There you
I
go.
like how you were like locked and loaded. It's
I was
like
ready.
You were like, it's not like I've just done it. Like I'm happy to do it again.
I'll do it again.
We can run it back from the top.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Woo! Almost. Oh! Close. You're hitting the side of the red.
Side of the red? Oh, the side of the red. Ready?
Oh, so close.
I thought it went in.
No.
No. Ah. I was like, why aren't you freaking out? You should be freaking out. That's what we do when they go in.
Hi guys, it's Tiana Benjamin. I played Angelina Johnson in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. How is everyone? Good. This question is for the Super Carlin Brothers, and they would like to know which 2 people did Angelina Johnson say did a better job than Ron did at the Keeper tryouts. So which 2 people did Angelina Johnson, the character I play, who did she say did a better job than Ron did at the Keeper tryouts?
Oh my goodness.
I know. Oh my gosh. I know we wrote this down and we were like, remember this.
Trivia.
Remember this. This is trivia. And now Tiana Benjamin is using it against us via someone else.
I would go multiple choice.
Okay, let's
I
go
feel like
multiple
I
choice.
remember aspects of like how it works, but every piece of the detail feels vague other
Yeah.
than I know that there's like 2 circumstances that
Right.
feel like
I know
Ron really skated by on the skin of his teeth.
Exactly.
A. Gregory Orfish and Nat Hoomer. Vicky Frobisher and Jeffrey Hooper. Flint Fletchley and Fitzsimmons. And Carl Crawler and Princess Donut.
It's that one.
It's that one.
Pick number 3, my lord. Pick number 3, my lord.
Okay.
Yeah, you find one right now.
Okay.
He picks that one.
I'm gonna pick that one. OMG, Carl.
Is Carl's last name Crawler?
No. Crawler Carl. Because everyone in the dungeon is a crawler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Attention, crawlers.
Okay.
Get out there and kill.
I got an answer.
You got an answer?
That's all we
right,
can
let's
do.
do it.
All right, the descent into madness begins. 3, 2, 1.
I said B.
I said B, Vicky, and Jeff.
Well then, we either got it right together or we missed it together.
And the answer is Vicky Frobisher and Jeffrey Hooper.
Duh.
Well done, guys. Thank you for loving Harry Potter. Bye.
Wow.
Hey, brothers. It's your favorite shapeshifter pretending to be a Wookiee, Gooey Chewy. And I'm here with a question from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. When Tina finds out that Newt failed to wipe a no-match's memory, what does she call that violation?
What does she call that violation? Get all flustered, Feel the fluster.
Feel the mustard.
Be the
mustard.
Feel the fluster, eat the mustard.
We should make that into a shirt.
I can't believe this wasn't asked by
Tina's Hot Dog Sophie.
Tina's Hot Dog Sophie.
Yeah.
Do you guys think in Jeopardy, the reason that they answer in questions is because, like, when you're being quizzed by somebody like IRL, like a teacher or whatever, and you'll, like, answer as if you're asking a question, like, I'm asking, is this the correct answer? Like, Ireland? Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Guess I have it.
All right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
So negligent handling of a no match.
I don't I can't answer correctly at all.
Okay, I have no idea.
She calls that violation a Section 3A. Thank you, brothers, and remember, ducks go in cups.
They sure do. Okay,
Wow, Ghost of Joseph.
Ducks do be going in cups, but Section 13... Okay, where's your... Did Law Ninja send you this question?
I realize that this is the third question in 2 quizzes where the answer has been section something, and I did not mean for that to happen.
I think section numbers as trivia is not trivia. Okay? Is what I think. But okay, thank you. Thank you, Gucci. It's cool. 13A. That's a 13A.
Or was it 13
It's
or
3A?
That is a 3A. I already forgot.
Okay, you want to know what I like about Ghost of Joseph, though? Is that he's wearing a popcorn culture merch item.
Yeah.
He's got the cup. He's sitting in a Secret Labs chair.
That's true.
Which we did a brand deal for like 4 years ago.
Yeah. And still sit in those chairs.
We still sit in the chairs.
I'm currently sitting in one.
We have them, but we also, people still occasionally use the link.
Yeah.
And it's like we still get like the payout.
Right.
From
Every now
doing
and then
that.
it'll be like, here's a payout from Secret Labs. You're like, what?
Still?
Thanks.
Okay. No, it's still actually, we'll just link it down below. Just
Yeah,
in
you
case.
know
Yeah,
what?
why not?
If you want a Secret
Could
Labs
hurt.
chair, check it out.
Great.
Still use them.
They're great. Question 13.
This question was submitted by Dollar. Who did Blaze tell Malfoy that Slughorn had asked about when he arrived at the Slug Club meeting?
Yo!
So that was Louis Cordyce, who plays Blaze Zabini in the Harry Potter movies.
Right.
Zabini. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. You can do this.
It's there. It's there.
It's there. I'm sorry. Wait. Repeat the question.
So this was a weird one because the way they submitted it, I had to reword it a little bit.
Okay.
So it's who did Blaze tell Malfoy that Slughorn asked him about when he arrived at the Slug Club meeting? So this is like him later telling Malfoy what went down in the meeting. This is not what we hear at the meeting.
Who did Blaze tell Malfoy?
Golly. I have a guess, but I don't even know if it's close to right. Sure.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. 3,
Not right.
2, 1.
How was his mother doing?
I said not.
Not's father.
Oh!
Slughorn asks Blaze about Not's father?
Yeah. He says something like, oh, he kept asking me about Not's father.
I think it's because I think he's like Draco wonders, I think, whether or not he'll be included because him and his dad go way back. And I feel like Blaze is like, he's not into Death Eaters or something.
Something.
Yeah,
Right.
it's something along those
Like
lines.
asking
Yeah.
about Not's father.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. I think
So-
that counts.
Yeah,
You think it counts?
I think that
All
counts.
right.
I was because Blaze's mom is the one who like keeps marrying people and then like
Yep.
her husbands keep dying.
Yeah, so I think that's like mentioned as like an offhand when they're like summarizing what they kind of like talked about once Harry gets there.
Okay.
Says
Gotcha.
like I think that's where we get the information about not because that's the question that we had him ask on the last quiz was like how many husbands did she
I
presumably
see.
kill or
Right.
whatever.
Man.
Hello, Oliver Phelps here, and I have got a very important question which was submitted by Julie Sherwood. And her question is, in book 1, what causes George Weasley to fall off his broom at Quidditch practice?
Well, if it isn't our cameo rival, Oliver Phelps.
Oliver Phelps, indeed. You know, see, here's the thing. You guys may not know this. We are on Cameo.
Right.
You
We're
know,
on Cameo.
and it's us at the end of the day versus Oliver Phelps.
Oliver Phelps.
That's the goal. You know, that's what we're trying. That's what we're trying to.
We didn't know this when we got on Cameo, but there's a leaderboard.
There's a leaderboard.
There's a leaderboard. Okay, and like he's usually on it. It's like a top 100 sort of thing.
He's quite good.
He's quite good. He's pretty good at the old Cameo, but we're not bad either, y'all.
You know?
We're pretty good. We're coming for him.
We come to play.
There has been times when we eked. Maybe by taking advantage of a date change. But nonetheless,
less than none.
If you screenshotted it, it was there.
The best time to come after us would probably be like around the 1st of each month.
Right.
You know, if you really want to contribute to the cause, you know,
You can help us defeat Oliver Phelps on Cameo.
just for a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit, you know.
Beat the Peter Lord on the leaderboard.
We can beat the Peter Lord on the leaderboard.
Beat the beater board on the leaderboard, y'all. Let's go. Let's go.
I feel like I said it wrong, but you know.
You did. It's okay.
Okay, what caused Oliver Phelps to fall off of his broomstick?
Oliver Phelps specifically, not
Oliver
Jordan
Phelps,
Weasley.
not Jordan Weasley.
No. This is the movies.
Whilst filming.
The books.
Filming the books.
My leg.
That's why you fell off.
He lost a leg, is
Lost
why
a
he
leg.
fell off of
That
the
was
broom,
it.
actually, is the correct answer.
He's kind of doing like a casual little sit. I feel like is what's going on, you know, like he's like on. It's like he's like on some like bleachers, you know, chatting with his buddies over like a Powerade. Maybe you should be holding his practice.
Okay, wait, I think I have it.
You thought of it?
I think I might have it.
It's probably blue.
I think I might have pulled one out. I don't think I can win, but maybe I can get this right.
Nearly fall off his broomstick?
Or
How
actually,
do you fall off your broomstick?
like this.
This causes
Got it.
George to fall off of his broomstick.
Fall off.
All the way off.
All the way
All
off.
the way off.
What would be? I'm trying to think of even like how many Quidditch practices we get.
How thick can you get?
Ugh. Okay.
You got a guess?
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with it.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
The news that Snape was refereeing the next match.
Oh, I said the appearance of Draconis Malfoy.
Does he show up?
I don't know if he shows up. Yeah,
Let's see.
The answer? The news that Snape would be refereeing the match. Hope the quiz is going well.
That's right.
Quiz is going well.
He didn't even reference our rivalry.
He did.
It's like he doesn't even see us as contenders.
It's like he doesn't even see us as contenders.
It's like a little disrespectful, Oliver.
I mean, come on,
dude,
you know, right?
You know. Okay. Thank you for your question. I love you.
Man, okay, so you got that one right.
Boom! I'm back up. I'm back, baby.
Last one.
Last one.
Who's it gonna be?
Who's it gonna be? You know, it almost has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question 15 has gotta be from.
Hey, brother. This is Tegan Denlinger coming at you with a trivia question about the one, the only Stubby Boardman. And my question is, why did Stubby Boardman retire from show business?
Also, I know who Tegan is. You know, after that one show, she was like, "It's Tegan, by the way." And I'm like,
I remember. Okay, I completely forgot the question. Is this in the article?
I don't know. In the Quibbler?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, because it's like saying Sirius Black couldn't have killed Peter Pettigrew that night because I was on a date with him.
Stubby Boardman.
Stubby Boardman, Sirius Black's alter ego.
Right.
But
who retired? Yeah, you're probably right. It probably says right after that, like Stubby Boardman, who retired from.
Okay, so it's basically probably like Stubby Boardman. This is probably like where the in-universe conspiracy theory has legs. It's just kind of like Sirius got arrested and then Stubby Boardman stopped
music.
performing.
Right. Yeah. Right there.
Stubmus.
I know. Like I feel like it is on the tip of my tongue. Actually.
Bold man. What do you suppose Stubby is short for?
Stubford.
because he lost some of his legs. And now he's stubby.
Just like Fred or George, he lost a leg.
He lost a leg, yeah. That's why he's stubby. I'm so positive I'm LaCroixing it.
I don't even know if I can LaCroix it. I think I'm like merging like several Luna-isms into like one blob.
Right, that could be the case too.
And it's like, does any of the other things that I think could be associated, do they show up closer to and or around this first introduction to old Stubimus
That's it. Stubbathan.
Stubjamin.
Stubjamin. Stubler.
Stands for the AFC.
Tobias.
Sebastian.
Stubbert.
I am so frustrated, Jay.
I understand. I feel like I am circling around it. It is like okay, I just have to, I feel like maybe Kat will feel like I'm close enough. Is where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah. I can only try and claw back a point. Tag in.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
It's like confrungulus or something. It's like
wow.
It's like a throat fungus something, I think.
A case of confrungulus.
Yeah.
Well, I went with the Rotfang conspiracy.
Yeah.
So we both kind of went for what sound like mouth-related
mouth problems.
harm.
Yeah.
But I know the Rotfang conspiracy comes up later at the Christmas party.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what Teg says.
And the answer is he was struck in the ear with a turnip. Did you guys get it right? I kind of hope you didn't, because I'd like to have stumped you. But either way, thanks guys for having me on. I'll see you in another life, brother.
Not even close. Wasn't even close. Struck in the air with a turnip and you're retiring from music, Stubby?
Come on.
Oh, what a cop out.
All I can say is you had 1 foot out the door and you know it. And you know it.
You took this serious black thing and you got it out. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, I'm out.
Oh, I can't even be in a band anymore because I've been hitting the head with a turnip.
I like to imagine that this is something that happened on stage and he was so embarrassed that somebody got a turnip instead of like a tomato or like a normal thing to throw.
Rotten vegetables.
How big could the turnip have possibly been?
It had to be like Engorgio, Turnipedo, Torpedo. You know?
That actually would be kind of crazy. Like, if you throw the turnip in the air and it's going end over end, nice and slow-mo like,
Right.
and then you pull out your wand and you're like, Engorgio!
Right.
And so then by the
You're
time
like, oh my God.
Yeah. Like, does the mass carry on at the rate that it was going? Or does how does force equals mass times acceleration work?
Yeah.
If you can create
imagine it,
additional
yeah.
mass.
Yeah. Well, at different points in Ant-Man, it changes based on what's more convenient. So,
Well, howdy.
Probably like that. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was just like a giant turnip by the time it hit him, and it like technically struck his ear first, but actually like crushed his whole body.
Yeah,
it's like I was struck in the ear. It's like, I guess.
He was struck by a turnip. And the rest of the turnip truck.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the turnip truck was backing up to the venue. One turnip was sticking out the back, hits him in the ear, and then crushes him into a wall.
Yeah. Wow. Stubby Boardman, kill by turnip truck.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that happened. That guy. He was not smart. It was a scandal, an outrage.
That it happened.
An attack by the Weird Sisters.
Well, okay, how does that close us out for today's episode?
That's a big old Bemlin.
Is it?
That is
Absolutely.
9 to 6.
9 to 6. Wow.
Oh, this is good news.
It's a good one.
We needed it.
But I got the duck.
You did get the duck.
You did get the duck.
I guess there's still more ducks.
All right, here we go. I got Ron Weasley here.
Oh.
I'm going to see how he can do for me.
Don't squinch him.
Ron's been splinched.
No, it should be Percy because of the last point that he got.
Percy's been splinched.
Do it for Chris Rankin.
Do it for Chris Rankin.
Chris Rankin's been splinched. 3, 2.
Oh.
Rip.
And this one's not for Percy.
3. This one's not for Percy.
Yeah.
Who's not been splinched.
Correct.
Oh.
Tartar
let's
sauce.
See. Here we go.
Tartar
This
and
one.
sauce.
Let's see it, Brian.
Chris, hey Chris, this one's for you though, okay? No problem.
That's close.
And this one's not.
Didn't work that time.
Would it not have been amazing if
That
that
would
was
have been
like a
pretty
new
cool.
hack?
I know, like, if you don't do something for Chris Rankin,
Specifically.
This
you're
is
really
where
good at this.
you could be like 60% of the time, works every time.
Yeah.
It's like, it would be closer to making sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
60% of the time, guys,
It works.
Yep.
And now we need to give a huge thank you to these quizmasters who support us over on Patreon.
Huge thank you to Hermione Baggins, Elfish Princess, Big D, Tara Walker, Kenton Law Ninja, Crafty Lizard, Small Huffle, Bradford Pear Tree, Orion's Wizard Parts, Gooey Chewy, Julie Sherwood, and Tegan-Denlinger!
If you too would like to try to step us into a future episode of Jay vs. Ben, you can do so by heading on over to patreon.com/SuperCarlinBrothers and selecting the Quizmasters tier.
Also, huge thank you to everyone on Cameo for, sending us your videos. And if you want to check us out on Cameo, you can do that. If you have like a birthday wish or want to ask us a Harry Potter theory question or something.
Yeah, or just like have us like quiz one of your loved ones and like on a specific piece of trivia about something that they particularly like. You know, just let us know. We got the link down there below as well if you want to check that out as well. In the description.
Down below. Cameo.
Where the link is. Guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future Jay vs. Ben action from us.
If you want to see more cast members from Harry Potter quiz us on Jay vs. Ben, you can check out this video right here. But otherwise, until next time, bye!